Two-sentence horror stories. The ritual would allow us to bring our daughter back, but only if we sacrificed someone. We chose her killer, but when she opened her eyes and looked over, her first words were, "That's not him." The employee handbook said no jewelry, but I was so excited about my engagement ring, I didn't think it would hurt anything. That was the day I learned how literal degloving could be. The girl took one last deep breath before she jumped down into the canyon, wanting to leave this world quickly and painlessly. She questioned her plan, now only able to blink and cry as the black vultures tore into her unmoving body. "Congratulations on your beautiful twins," the nurse exclaims as I cradle both my baby boys in my arms. Her smile fades as she continues. "However, due to our country's one-child policy, you're only allowed to keep one. Choose wisely." As the entity that used to be my brother revealed its true form, I asked it how it was able to mimic my brother so perfectly for all these years. The entity tilted its head and then said, "Mimic?" We cheered when the president promised more schools, more hospitals, and less crime. 6 months later, the mass graves were filled, and the now empty prisons converted to schools and hospitals. My grandma's last words were, "Don't go into the attic." After 2 thumps and a faint scream, I realized I should have listened to her, and with tears in my eyes, closed the door behind her. The serial killer swore that the voice in his head compelled him to commit evil deeds, but obviously none of us believed him, so he was locked up. Reviewing the CCTV footage from the night of his grisly demise, we saw him lying in bed and clutching his head, pleading for mercy and yelling, "Please don't do it," before his brain broke out of his skull and scurried away. "Oh honey, I'm not pregnant," I said as a strange child came up and began asking me why my baby was upset, pointing at my belly. But I can hear it trying to get out. It says it's coming whether you like it or not. When I heard of the mass shooting at my husband's workplace, I called him immediately, only to have a paramedic answer his phone. "Ma'am, how exactly did you know the shooter?" "The doctors say they can cure my hysteria. They told me all it would take is a simple surgery." I told the police everything I could, but the monster gutted me and killed my family. As I felt myself die, their confused faces confirmed I should have learned Spanish before vacationing in Mexico. I turned off the light and went to bed. In the morning, I smiled devilishly as I looked out upon shipwreck after shipwreck and a ceaseless stream of corpses drifting to shore.